What if the key to a calmer, clearer, and more resilient life was discovered over 2,000 years ago by people who didn't even have modern science to back them up? And what if today, neuroscience is proving that these ancient ideas weren't just philosophy, they were biology? Welcome to a journey through the science behind Stoicism, a way of thinking that once guided Roman emperors, philosophers, and soldiers, and now might just be the missing piece in our modern, overstimulated lives. Stoicism teaches us to master our emotions, embrace discomfort, and remain calm no matter what life throws at us. But what's fascinating is that modern science, especially neuroscience and psychology, is now uncovering exactly how and why these Stoic practices work. In this video, we'll explore the scientific mechanisms behind Stoic principles, how they affect the brain, body, and behavior, and how applying them can literally reshape the way you experience the world. 1. Control what you can control. Cognitive reappraisal and the prefrontal cortex. At the core of Stoicism is the idea: we don't control events, we only control our response. In modern neuroscience, this is called cognitive reappraisal, the process of reinterpreting a situation to change its emotional impact. Studies show that reappraisal strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO, and quiets the amygdala, which triggers fear and anxiety. When you pause and say, "This isn't bad, it just is," you're literally rewiring your brain for calm and rational thinking. 2. Voluntary discomfort. Dopamine and the anticipation reward system. Seneca famously practiced cold baths, sleeping on the floor, and fasting, not to suffer, but to train himself not to fear hardship. Science calls this voluntary discomfort, and it taps into the dopaminergic system. When we delay gratification or expose ourselves to discomfort, dopamine doesn't vanish, it resets. It becomes sensitive again. Modern research shows that people who regularly practice voluntary discomfort have healthier dopamine regulation, more self-control, and even lower rates of depression and anxiety. 3. Negative visualization, the power of anticipatory grief. The Stoics called it premeditatio malorum, imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare the mind. At first glance, this seems pessimistic, but psychologists have a name for this too: anticipatory grief. When we visualize loss or failure, we activate neural circuits that dull emotional shock before it happens. By facing fear in the mind, Stoics inoculate themselves against panic. And counterintuitively, this often leads to greater happiness and gratitude, because nothing is taken for granted. 4. Journaling and mindfulness, Stoic presence and modern therapy. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations wasn't written to be read by others. It was his journal, a daily reflection of thoughts, virtues, and failings. Today, both journaling and mindfulness are validated therapeutic tools. Studies show they reduce rumination, increase emotional regulation, improve self-awareness and clarity. By writing each morning or evening, asking yourself what went well, what didn't, and what matters, you're doing what Stoics and therapists alike recommend: observing the self with calm curiosity. 5. Stoic acceptance, the parasympathetic nervous system and stress. Ever heard of serenity under pressure? That's not just a mindset, it's a physiological state. Acceptance and detachment activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode of the body. This slows the heart, calms breathing, and reduces cortisol levels. Stoicism teaches us to welcome fate with open arms. Amor fati, love of fate. And it turns out accepting what is, even pain or loss, reduces suffering. Resisting reality, that's where the pain multiplies. So what can we take from all this? Stoicism isn't just ancient advice. It's neuroscience before neuroscience. It's not about suppressing emotions, but mastering them. It's not about avoiding hardship, but transforming it. And perhaps most importantly, it's not just philosophy, it's a practice. Start small. Pause when frustrated. Sit with discomfort. Write one sentence in a journal. Watch how your mind, and then your life, begins to change. If this video resonated with you, give it a like so more people can find calm in chaos. Subscribe for more science-backed wisdom from the ancient world, and comment below. What's one Stoic habit you want to try this week? Until next time, stay calm, stay curious, and remember, the obstacle is the way.